Just thought I'd come on here for a minute and share some encouragement. One thing recently that the Lord had spoke to my spirit was that he said, get excited about what you're going to. So he said that to me because I actually just left my job, my high paying job that was, for a top real estate team in Pittsburgh. And in April, I stepped out of that job and away from that job. And I stepped into running my own company, which is what I'm building right now. And it would be easy for me to look back and be like, wow, how could you leave that money? How could you leave those titles? How could you leave what you were doing? But I knew in my heart that this is something I really wanted to do. And so when I stepped out and I actually did it, somebody who's never not worked, somebody who's never just stepped out, not had another job or something like that lined up, it could be scary. It could be scary to think about that. But the Lord said, get excited about what you're going to. And I think it's interesting because it reminds me a lot about Jesus on the cross, where he could go through that harsh circumstance because of the joy that was set before him. And I just feel like, as an encouragement, if you're somebody that is going through a harsh circumstance, just remember that God has good things for you and in front of you. And sometimes that's the way to get through those harsh circumstances, is to focus on where you're going and what the Lord has for you. And I mean, I used to do that even when I was working. There would, sometimes if it wasn't the best circumstance, focus on a trip or focus on a goal or focus on something coming up to get my focus off of those circumstances and point it forward. And as somebody who's been through a lot of challenge and somebody who's been through harsh circumstances, that has kept me going, that has kept me moving forward. And I just want to encourage you today that if you're in that place, ask God to show you something you can point your focus on and something you can look forward to. And I even remember about a year ago when I was even working in these jobs, and even the Lord showing me, and saying to me, I have so much more for you. Don't just get into your identity based on how other people see you, but get into the identity that I have for you based on what I see and these other things that I have for your life. So I just want to encourage you today that to look forward and maybe you are in that season of transition right now, and get excited about what you're going to. Don't look back and think, oh, I wish I could, or I should, or or what if. Look forward. Look at what you're going to. Get excited about it. Get an excitement about it. And so I just want to encourage you today that if you're in those circumstances, or even if you feel like, oh, I was doing this, but now I stepped into this, well, get excited. Get an excitement over where you're going and what is next and what God is doing for you. Get excited about it and watch things open up and watch things happen. So yeah, just wanted to encourage you today.